providing facilities and support for female employees will help them to thrive on the same playing field. Building a truly diverse, equal, and inclusive organization is not just nice to have. It's critical for our vision to become reality. Internally, we always strive to go above and beyond. We create several development programs, dialogue forum, and appraisal methods to analyze how far our inclusivity has increased between our leaders. While promoting inclusivity, we try to identify the pain points of employee life cycle, starting from the onboarding, performing, developing, and family status changing. We also conducted the JERS assessment every year since 2020, which includes assessment of the women empowerment principles to increase the quality of our initiative. Externally, we play an active role in empowering traditional grocery stores owners through Sampurna Retail Community, or we call it SRC program. Currently, our members are more than 225,000 traditional grocery stores in Indonesia, where 57% of them are women and also the backbone of their families.
We applied for the 2022 WEP Awards because we felt that our perspective of women as customers of our programs, rather than just beneficiaries of our program, was a really important value add for the whole industry. Our gender equality initiative focused especially on young women who live on the margins of society, most likely in peri-urban areas, young women who are typically factory workers, oftentimes migrants into the city from the villages. Our initiative worked with more than 950 women. 346 of them were connected with coaches and peer groups of other business owners, and more than 60 business models were created helping these young women to launch their own initiatives. Number one, they're doing great work in their communities, and number two, they have become leaders in their communities. They are women of action and they are women with agency. For ONOW, the next steps in better working to serve our gender equality initiatives is to connect more and more of the young women who run businesses through our programs to broader value chains and larger markets. We use the wealth of data that we have available to us to introduce them to larger markets, but also digital markets. Using this data to introduce them to sales opportunities, to better priced inputs, better profit margins, and also better access to finance to continue to fund their growth.
Well, 1 in 5 women face common mental health issues, and it's often perpetuated by social cultural barriers of being a woman. That's why gender equality and women empowerment are a crucial part of the Thrive Well mission and motto of breaking barriers and changing lives. Well, our Award Winning initiative is called the Kami program, which is the Keluarga Akrab Mencapai Impian program, which translates to Strengthening Families program. We have reached out to over 400 women across 7 low-income communities throughout Kuala Lumpur and Selangor, the central part of Malaysia. And the program focuses on providing these women with basic mental health skills to build resilience among themselves, in their families, and in their communities. So we co-developed the program together with our women beneficiaries, and it has resulted in 5 key impact areas, mainly to develop the capacity of our own organization, where the team and the leadership include gender responsive practices in our system of care. Secondly, to include these women as part of our peer support groups and ambassadors. And thirdly, to amplify their voices, to be able for them to advocate for their own experiences through various community activities and media activities, and mainly to address the stigma with their own respective communities. And lastly, empower the women to take leadership, to conceptualize solutions, and be part of our mental health ambassadors to enable the people, their families, the communities to have better access to mental health services.